Have you ever wondered how South Africa attained its liberation, you guys? We talk of the struggle of liberation, we talk about the apartheid wars, we talk about the South African wars, we talk about the First World War, we talk about the Second World War, you guys. So this is the place where the people of South Africa are remembered, the people who died for the country, the people who put their lives at risk, you guys, for the liberation of South Africa, because freedom is the name. Yes, freedom is the game. Hey, what it do? Today we are at Freedom Park in Pretoria, South Africa. So Freedom Park is a historical monument that was built for the people of South Africa to learn and to understand the country's liberation. Freedom Park has various stations that I'm going to be exploring with you today, but first of all, our station was Skumbuto. Skumbuto is a Siswati word meaning remembrance. One of the things that we discovered inside Skumbuto is the wall of names. So right now we are heading to the wall of names. So basically, like all the people, like all the people's names whose names were recognized as freedom fighters are written on a wall, you guys. It's the first I've seen something like this, and I'm pretty much excited to see how it looks, because yes! Oh, there's the wall! There's the wall! I'm excited! Freedom is the name! Yes, freedom is the game! So basically this whole place, you guys, is walls, the wall of names of people who took part in the liberation struggle, the walls of names who took part in the South African War, the names of people who took part, in the World War I, World War II. We have people like Alice E, we have people like Van Wyk, we have people like Grobler, Pienaar, Van der Berg, Prinsloo, Khotsi, all these people. They took part in the South African War, and then we also have another war, the liberation struggle, and we also have names of people in the liberation struggle of women. We have Sis Lillian right there at the top, we have Becky Epanet, we have Halima, Mandela Winnie, It's very interesting. African church leaders, we have Reverend Saslane, Peter, Yabona, we have indentured Indians, Patu Dukjer, like the whole lot of names. Interesting. We can go round and round, but this is a whole lot of people, you guys. When you feel that you're South African and you feel like in South Africa, and you're just able to walk around, without disturbances, just be grateful, because this whole wall is full of people who took part in, fighting for this liberation, fighting for this freedom that you already have. This is interesting. We have people who took part in World War I and World War II, all these people. And this one is the slavery war, you guys, and look at that. We have names of people. Some have names, some have surnames. People like January, people like Caparosa, Magno, Pierta, Maria, These names, I don't think they're South African names. A whole lot of people with a whole lot of names. This is the war of resistance. So right now, you guys, we are going down the sanctuary. So it says that the sanctuary is a place for mourning, for a place where you can just light up a candle and just remember the life of a lost one. And then let's just see how it goes, you guys. You guys remember that I lost a grandmother, I lost an uncle. Let's find some solace in the sanctuary. The sanctuary. I'm gonna leave my camera behind because this is so much of a precious moment to me. So let's go.
12 seconds later.
So you guys see this kind of wall. This is type of a sedimentary rock, I'm sure, because it has layers, but I'm not sure which type of rock it is. But you guys, this is beautiful. You know, all the stonework in Africa, if you're watching us and you're not in Africa, we have buildings like this that are just built out of stones. You know, out of stones. It's not only in Italy where you find buildings out of stones, even in Africa. This is beautiful. This one right here is the gallery of leaders of South Africa. So let's just see what the place has to offer. So this is the hall of the leaders, you guys. You guys already know Che Guevara. Che Guevara, he's from Argentina. He lived from 1928 to 1967. And then one of his most common quotes is silence is argument carried out by other means. We don't know what that means. And then the second one is Julius Nyerere. Julius Nyerere, he lived from 1922 to 1999 and is from Tanzania. We also have Julius Nyerere Street in Zimbabwe. These people played roles in the African history. And then his quote is violence is unnecessary and costly. Peace is the only way to go. Like you guys already know that. And then right here we have Kwame Nkrumah. He's Ghanaian from 1909 to 1972. And then he says revolutions are brought about by men who think as men of action and act as men of thought. I don't know what he's trying to say, but basically I think he's saying that you need to man up, you know, fight these battles, you know, in a proper manner, like a real man, you know what I'm saying? And then we have Steve Bickle. You guys already know Steve Bickle. He's South African, 1946 to 1977. And this quote is the most potent weapon of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. And then we have Lillian Ngoyi. Sis Lillian, nikunjani? She lived from 1911 to 1980 and she's South African. We don't want men who wear skirts under their trousers. If they don't want to act, let us women exchange garments with them. Oh yes, Sis Lillian. And then we have Helen Joseph. She's also South African. She lived from 1905 to 1992. And she says, when this country is free, I want to be here to know I have earned my place in it. And it's very sad that when the country was free, she was no longer living. We love you, Helen Joseph. We love you so much. And then we have Robert Sobukwe, 1924 to 1978. He's also South African. He says there is only one race in Africa. That is the human race. That is right. And Tata O.R. Tambo lived from 1917 to 1993. It's very sad that these people died before we regained our independence. We have a vision of South Africa in which black and white shall live and work together as equals in conditions of peace and prosperity. And we are actually grateful Tata O.R. Tambo because that's what's happening. So you guys, we got to this place called ɪkˈspəʊz, and then it actually says that we need to remove our shoes because this is actually a sacred place. We remember all the people who actually died, not just for South Africa, but for Africans. This place calls for humanity. This place calls for unity, irrespective of culture, irrespective of, race. We are just here removing our shoes and yay! Guys, we are here. We are told to come barefooted. The floor is so cold, but this place is so sacred, you guys. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful, and I don't know how this thing works, but it's a fire up here.
No, it's mist.
It's mist. So this is the place, you guys. It's misty, it's everything. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? So the last station in this museum, you guys, the Freedom Park, is this place called the Sentlaha. I don't know what language is it, but basically this place is like a garden. It has very beautiful flowers, so much greenery, and then this place was created for the children. The people who created this place decided to be inclusive and include the children in this whole thing. They decided to make this place and represent a safe haven for kids. I mean, no matter what happens out there, the children still need to be safe. So everything is just so calm. This side of the place is just so calm. It's just so greeny. It's just so beautiful, you guys. It's called Sentlaha, and I really love it. So if you're a parent and you bring your children here, you're allowed to leave your children here with an attendant, and then yes, they can actually get attended to, get to enjoy the mazes in the mazes of the garden and everything. I saw something pretty interesting just right here. Let me show you. I saw something pretty interesting right here. There's some greenery that I saw that is really beautiful, and I really think that we really need to consider that as well. So this is some greenery for the Sentlaha. It also comes in maize.
You're still laughing at me. That's not good at
Yo
all.
guys, so he just fell into the water mazes. Like, look how wet he is. Look how wet he is, you guys. But such is life, you know.
What?
Such is life. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna show you this place, you guys. It is very greeny. So much greenery going on. The fine lawn. So yeah, you guys, look at all this. Look at this beautiful garden, you know, a little Eden right here in Pretoria. I'm excited. Oh yes, guys, beautiful, beautiful. But then I'm so tired, and to tell you that we haven't seen the museum is something else. It's a story for another day.
Where are we
But
going?
let's just go there to the exit.